Good afternoon. I am Colonel Billy Wilson, the commander of basic military training. I'm glad we had this opportunity to have a discussion. So, why are you here? I will tell you that you are here to train both your body and your mind.
Be better. Every day, be better.
You are here to train your body and your mind. Not one or the other, both. I often ask new recruits, why the Air Force? And I often get, well, I want to be part of an institution. I want to be part of something that is larger than myself.
Remember why you are here. Remember those people that came before you. Everything that you do needs to come with a passion and a vigor that is unmatched.
There will be stress. It will be stressful. And I will tell you that it is stressful by design. So the question remains, when you start feeling stressed out, what are you going to do? Are you going to react or are you going to respond? I expect you to respond to the demands that are being placed upon you, pushing you out of your comfort zone, forcing you to grow, because that's why you're here. You're here to be transformed from what you were to what you need to be, to what your nation needs you to be. Each and every one of you will earn your place here. This will not be given to you. And as you earn your place here and head toward graduation day, having earned it, you will have a sense of accomplishment and fulfillment. And it will be meaningful to you. And as you depart this place, you will be proud of what you've accomplished.
At this time, please find a place to sit. Thank you, and enjoy today's ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the arrival of our official party. Please remain standing for the invocation given by Chaplain Volkanovskis.
Please join me for the invocation if you would. Almighty God, on this momentous day when these men and women finally reach their goal of graduating from BMT, we first thank you for all the support that has helped them to achieve this moment. From the MTIs that have led and mentored them to all the support staff working behind the scenes and the loved ones cheering them on from a distance. And as these airmen prepare to transition to the next stage of their careers, instill in them a character of service before self, integrity, and excellence, so they may live out the lessons they have learned here at BMT. May you bless and keep them as you turn your face towards them, being gracious unto them and giving them peace. Amen.
Thank you, Chaplain. Please be seated. Good morning. On behalf of the 37th Training Wing, we would like to introduce our distinguished guests, beginning with the host for today's ceremony, the Deputy Commander, 737 Training Group, Lieutenant Colonel Rodolfo Orozco. The Senior Enlisted Leader, 737 Training Group, Chief Master Sergeant Whitfield Jack. The individual mobilization augmentee to the 37th Training Wing Commander, Colonel Jennifer Anderson. Also in attendance with us today, Brigadier General Kenneth Ross, Air National Guard retired, accompanied by his wife, Linda. The Command Chief, 157th Air Refueling Wing, Chief Master Sergeant Kevin Ryder, accompanied by his wife, Megan. The Chief Artificial Intelligence Officer, Headquarters Air Combat Command, Colonel Thomas Place, accompanied by his wife, Donna. Although time does not permit us to introduce all of our distinguished guests, the 737 Training Group is proud to welcome each of you. We hope you enjoyed today's ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, prior to today's ceremony, we would like to recognize our newest military training instructors. These instructors have undergone a rigorous 5-month training pathway comprised of formal academic classes and task qualification requirements. They have earned the distinct honor of donning the dark blue campaign hat. From the 320th Training Squadron, Staff Sergeant Monica Ajen Frempong. From the 322nd Training Squadron, Staff Sergeant Nathaniel Brown. At this time, we ask all military training instructors, past and present, to stand in a sign of unity as our newest instructors recite the MTI pledge. The military training instructor hat that I wear is a symbol of honor, professionalism, integrity, service, and excellence in all I do. My job is one of the most important to the Air Force, and I will spare no effort to properly prepare men and women for military service. I am dedicated to the principles of fairness, firmness, and honesty. I strive for perfection and reject mediocrity, both in my own personal behavior and in the performance of those I lead. I am an Air Force military training instructor, and above all, I am an American Airman. The dark blue campaign hat these instructors receive today has been a symbol of the MTI Corps since 1974. These instructors will carry on the traditions and the spirited core of the United States Air Force as they pass on their knowledge to our newest generation of airmen. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, Lieutenant Colonel Orozco and Chief Master Sergeant Jack will make a special awards presentation. All Master Military Training instructors, past and present, please stand as a sign of unity. The 737 Training Group, United States Air Force, Joint Base San Antonio-Lackland, Texas. Subject, Master Military Training Instructor. A Master Military Training Instructor is one who is a total professional in all phases of basic training, is the top 10% of the instructor force, is a leader among other instructors, exhibits only the highest characteristics of ethics, morality, and integrity, fully supports the mission, traditions, and esprit de corps of the Air Force, basic military training, is the best of the best. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. From the 320th Training Squadron, Technical Sergeant Anthony Hayes. From the 322nd Training Squadron, Technical Sergeant Nathan Desai. Training Squadron. From the 322nd Training Squadron, Technical Sergeant Rebecca Pignon. From the 326th Training Squadron, Technical Sergeant Luke Dacia. From the 331st Training Squadron, Technical Sergeant Jamie Chandler. Ladies and gentlemen, the military training instructors standing before you are now among the best of the best. Our commander of troops is Technical Sergeant Charnel Albino. Colonel Jennifer Anderson will review today's ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of the national anthem. Thank you. Please be seated. Over the last 7.5 weeks, the men and women before you have transformed from civilians into motivated, disciplined warriors with the foundation rooted in the Department of the Air Force's one team, one fight mantra. Once they leave basic military training, they will continue on to technical training to learn the skills needed to perform in one of 118 specialties. They will then move on to serve at one of 84 installations around the globe or work directly with our sister services. As they move on to technical training, they will continue to focus on adapting to military requirements, achieving occupational proficiency, and learning how to be highly productive members of the armed forces. These men and women will prepare for the increased responsibilities and must ensure they are trained, qualified, and mission ready. These graduates are the future of our national defense and will pave the way for the generations that will follow. 737 Training Group, United States Air Force, Joint Base San Antonio-Lackland, Texas. Subject, honor flight. The honor flight streamer is awarded to the 326th Training Squadron, Flight 281, for their significant accomplishments demonstrating teamwork, excellence, and a spirit of corps during the period of 17 February 2025 to 4 April 2025. Signed, Billy Wilson Jr., Colonel, United States Air Force. The honor flight was led by Technical Sergeant Listison and Staff Sergeant Aguirre. Of the hundreds of thousands of American citizens that enter the workforce each year, less than 1% have joined the ranks of the United States Armed Forces. The graduates before you have received a milestone in their military journey and will require your continued support to assist them in their future endeavors. The graduates passing in review today represent a portion of the 42,000 men and women who will complete basic military training this year. The 737 Training Group provides all recruits the essential military training to become motivated members of the world's greatest Air Force. The military training instructors are responsible for the indoctrination, development, and discipline of the airmen. They have dedicated endless hours to ensure all training objectives are met. Today's graduates have proven through academic studies, military training, physical training, and the development of teamwork that they are ready to take on their place in the United States Armed Forces. As our graduates turn left onto the bomb run to pass and review, they will march over the enlisted heroes walk. The men and women recognized on these pavers have been awarded our nation's highest honors, representing heroic and unselfish actions as members of the United States Armed Forces during conflicts across the globe. Their decorations include 9 Medals of Honor, 23 Air Force Crosses, and 162 Silver Stars awarded for bravery during encounters with hostile enemy combatants. These enlisted heroes serve to inspire all service members to execute their duties courageously and with honor in their service to this great nation. We would like to direct your attention to our national, state, and territorial flags. As these flags pass in review, please stand and render the appropriate courtesies for our national flag. As a reminder, military members and veterans in uniform will stand at attention and render a salute. We ask that our civilian guests stand and place their right hand over their heart. Veterans and military members not in uniform may either render a salute or place their right hand over their heart. Once the flags have passed, please be courteous of others and be seated in order to allow all of our guests the opportunity to view the flights as they pass in review. Now, passing in review from the 331st Training Squadron, the Commander of Troops, Technical Sergeant Charnel Albino, Master Military Training Instructor, hometown Tacoma, Washington. From the 324th Training Squadron, A Squadron Staff, led by Master Sergeant Michael Jones, Master Military Training Instructor, hometown Jacksonville, North Carolina. From the 320th Training Squadron, Flight 271, led by Technical Sergeant Jonathan Green, Military Training Instructor, hometown Cleveland, Ohio. Flight 272, led by Staff Sergeant Monica Ajen Frempong, Military Training Instructor, hometown Sekandi Takoradi, Ghana. From the 324th Training Squadron, Pacer Forge Excellence Flight, Flight 279, led by Technical Sergeant Matthew Jones, Military Training Instructor, hometown Staunton, Iowa. Flight 280, led by Staff Sergeant Nicholas Gold, Military Training Instructor, hometown Cibolo, Texas. From the 331st Training Squadron, Flight 283, led by Technical Sergeant Rainier Quaid, Military Training Instructor, Trainer, hometown Fairmont, Minnesota. PT Excellence Flight, Flight 284, led by Master Sergeant Stephen Mucker, Military Training Instructor, hometown Flat Rock, Michigan. Flight 285, led by Technical Sergeant Darren Cordero, Military Training Instructor, hometown Stockton, California. Flight 286, led by Master Sergeant Brian Darnell, Military Training Instructor, hometown Charlottesville, Virginia. the 320th Training Squadron, the Color Guard, led by Technical Sergeant Joshua Hoplian, Military Training Instructor, hometown Sacramento, California. From the 321st Training Squadron, Academics Excellence Flight, the Flag Mass, Flights 273, 274, led by Technical Sergeant Christine Glenn, Military Training Instructor, hometown Wichita, Kansas. From the 326th Training Squadron, B Squadron Staff, led by Staff Sergeant Joshua Agidia, Military Training Instructor Trainer, hometown Long Beach, California. From the 326th Training Squadron, the Honor Flight and Dorm Excellence Flight, Flight 281, led by Technical Sergeant Benjamin Lissiton, Military Training Instructor Trainer, hometown Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Flight 282, led by Technical Sergeant Tony Costin, Military Training Instructor, hometown Hinesville, Georgia. From the 322nd Training Squadron, Flight 275, led by Staff Sergeant Nathaniel Brown, Military Training Instructor, hometown Wingo, Kentucky. Flight 276, led by Staff Sergeant Stephen Hollywood, Military Training Instructor, hometown Ann Arbor, Michigan. Drill Excellence Flight, Flight 277, led by Technical Sergeant Ryan Green, Military Training Instructor Trainer, hometown Lompoc, California. Flight 278, led by Staff Sergeant Sierra Ordaz, Military Training Instructor, hometown Vancouver, Washington. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing and singing of the United States Air Force song. Off we go into the wild blue yonder, flying high into the sun. Here they come, zooming to meet our thunder. And now, give 'em the gun, give 'em the gun. Down we dive, spouting our flames from under. Off for one hell of a roll. We live in fame, go down in flames. Hey, nothing can stop the U.S. Air Force. Thank you. You may be seated. Musical support for this morning's ceremony has been provided by the Airmen from the 321st Training Squadron, performing under the direction of Technical Sergeant Matthew Zettelmoyer, Military Training Instructor Trainer, hometown Augusta, Georgia. These individuals have been hand-selected to perform for today's ceremony. In addition to completing all basic training syllabus and training requirements, Drum and Bugle Corps members are committed to additional training hours for practice throughout their weeks of training. Their extra effort demonstrates commitment and teamwork. With each Drum and Bugle Corps performance, they honor the long-standing traditions of live music at formal military ceremonies. We would like to take a moment to congratulate all of our honor graduates as well as their families. Basic military training undergraduates distinguished themselves by being ranked in the top 10% of all graduates in their class. The exceptional integrity, service before self, and excellence, combined with character, commitment, connectivity, and courage they displayed throughout basic military training, earned them this outstanding distinction. As the flights march forward for the oath of enlistment, we'd like to reflect on our establishment. The United States Air Force was born with the passage of the National Security Act on September 18, 1947. Since then, anytime and anywhere America and its allies have needed air power, airmen have answered the call. Today, with a legacy of excellence and a spirit of courage, we work to develop mission-ready airmen with the support of the American people. Our airmen are ready to meet these challenges by following the example of those who came before us. In short, by innovating, accelerating, and thriving as we move into the future. Ladies and gentlemen, Colonel Anderson will now come forward and address our graduating class.
Well, good morning and welcome to Lackland Air Force Base. It is an honor and a privilege to be with you today to celebrate this amazing milestone. First, before I make my remarks, I'd like to direct your attention to our American flag. Our American flag symbolizes hope and freedom. It is also a symbol of honor and sacrifice. It represents the courage of those who serve and the freedoms that we cherish. It is our company's logo for the institution your loved one has joined. As we celebrate our newest air-minded warfighters, let our nation's colors serve as a powerful reminder of what it means to be an American. I want our newest airmen to see, hear, and feel that you are proud of them and stand united with them. There we go. That was a healthy round of applause. Good on you. Family and friends, I want you to think back on when your loved one first told you they wanted to join the military. I imagine during this journey you may have felt excitement, fear, anxiety, joy, relief, and maybe some pride. I know it wasn't easy for you to let them go, but I want you to know that it was your love, support, encouragement, and belief in their abilities that got them on that plane, train, or automobile to Lackland Air Force Base. You entrusted us with our nation's most valuable treasure, your loved one. We thank you. I want you to high-five your neighbor because you are all part of a new Air Force family, and we want to celebrate that together. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct honor to present to you 750 of our nation's newest air-minded warriors. Please let our airmen hear their love. Woo! that, Airmen? That's for you. All right. To our veterans, if you can stand, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Thank you for your dedicated service and the sacrifices that you made in paving the way. We promise to make you proud, and we certainly appreciate you. Round of applause for our veterans. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know that none of this would be possible without our military training instructors. They are the backbone of this institution and of our military. They provided each airman with guidance, coaching, discipline, and mentorship, which will set them up for success and the challenges ahead. Their tireless efforts and commitment were instrumental in molding our future leaders. MTIs and your families, we truly appreciate you. And to our new MTI cadre, congratulations and well-deserved. Can we give our MTIs a round of applause? All right, Airmen, eyes up, ears open. I'm sure it's not the first time you're hearing that. Airmen of our future, you have answered your nation's call. Soon, raise your right hand and recite the oath of enlistment that gives you the responsibility to support and defend the Constitution of the United States. You are accepting a sacred trust from the American people, one that goes beyond anything else in society. As members of a joint team, our profession is distinguished from others because of the expertise and the application of a lethal military force. To serve proudly and capably, our commitment to the cause must be unbreakable. It must be bonded in our mutual respect, and it's powered by the greatest airman the world has ever seen, you. Today, I want to remind you of the power that lies within you. You have the ability to shape your path, create your legacy, and make an impact on the world. You are the authors of your own stories. The power of the author lies not only in the words, but actions. It is my challenge for you to take action and allow the core values to be your compass. Integrity first, service before self, and excellence in all you do. Today, my remarks to you are going to be focused on pursuing your excellence. Each of you have unique skills, abilities, and gifts that are unique to you and you alone. You have an obligation to find out what those are and sharpen them. The fastest way to excellence at anything is awareness, ownership, action, and discipline. Be excellent with your gifts. Seize every opportunity you have to learn and grow. Be committed to advancing your craft and increasing your knowledge. It does not demand perfection. It demands commitment to becoming better than you were yesterday. Be committed to striving for excellence. You will face obstacles and hurdles, and you will fail. Do not fear the failure, instead embrace it. Believe that you can overcome obstacles even when it's hard. Acknowledge mistakes, learn where they came from, and then shift your focus on the future. Be excellent at learning from every mistake or failure. As you embark on this journey as the authors of your own lives, embrace the power you have and seize the opportunity to write your own story of pursuing excellence. The pen is in your hands, and our nation is depending on you to write a good novel. Go be excellent. Lastly, thank you for your courage and willingness to serve our great nation, protect our freedoms, and leave a legacy. Now, Airmen, I have only one question. Are you ready to join the ranks of the world's greatest Air Force? Excellent.
Please stand as Colonel Anderson will now administer the oath of enlistment. Instructors, place your flights at attention.
Now raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your full name. Do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. and that I will obey the orders of the President of the United States and the orders of the officers appointed over me. According to regulations and the Uniform Code of Military Justice, so help me God. Airmen, be excellent and go crush it.
Thank you, Colonel Anderson. Please remain standing while all graduating airmen recite the Airman's Creed and for the departure of the official party. I am an American Airman. I am a warrior. I have answered my nation's call. I am an American Airman. My mission is to fly, fight, and win. I am faithful to a proud heritage, a tradition of honor, and a legacy of valor. I am an American Airman, guardian of freedom and justice. My nation's sword and shield, its sentry and avenger. I defend my country with my life. I am an American Airman, wingman, leader, warrior. I will never leave an airman behind.